guys, it's Chris, and today I'm reacting to this episode of Anna O'Brien, aka Glitter and Lasers, running journey, titled "My Running Journey: You Have to Walk Before You Run." This is very true. I have my own opinions about Anna. I think she's problematic for a few different reasons, and we will get into it. She is sped up for time. I'll link her full video down below. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. For those of you who are new here, my name is Chris. I study health, diet, nutrition, weight loss very extensively, obsessively actually. It's one of my main passions in life, and I do have a history of being a critical care medical provider. I was a paramedic for years, and now I am an artisan soap maker and happy mommy. We've had a couple hundred new subs in the past couple of days, so I really appreciate you guys coming and joining our little group. And I hope you stick around, and I hope you like the content. Watch the videos you're interested in. If I make videos that don't interest you, that's fine too. No rule that you have to watch everything I put out. Just watch what you like, enjoy it, and I am happy to have you guys here listening to me. So let's get into it. I tried to cover Anna more. I have done videos on her, but I find her very annoying, so it is hard to do. So let's see. I know she's going to this place called Run Lab in the Texas. She's in Texas, so I don't know why she just doesn't go see Dr. Now. But she's at Run Lab, and they're helping her get her running straight.
Again, as I always say, I'm just constantly surprised at what I'm capable of when I put myself in the situation to try.
We're going to fix your walk as well. Not just make you a good runner, but make you a good walker.
This just gives me hope that there's like still so much more. Because sometimes you wonder like, okay, I've been at this for a year, which I know technically a year is not a long.
I'm really disappointed in this company, because it is I know their motto is anybody can run, but no, not anybody can run. Anna should not be running. Anna is super morbidly obese. I know a large portion of it is the lipedema, but a large portion of it also is not. And guess what? Her lipedema would have never gotten to be in the majorly severe state it's in if she would have lost weight and managed her diet and got it under control. So she's in the bed that she made, and she wants to act like I'm this super athletic, big bodies can do whatever thin bodies can do. First of all, you're not a body. You are your body. You know, you're not. They dissociate with their bodies to allow themselves to not be accountable. But she has a very large audience, numbers wise. But I'm sure a lot of them are bigger too, because she's very BOPO, haze, fat acceptance. And this whole thing about, oh, I can do whatever thin people do and I'm going to run. It's irresponsible, and it's dangerous, because people are going to go out and follow her and copy what she does. And she's very adamant about she will never talk about diet and what she eats. She's on Wegovy. She's sponsored by Novo Nordisk. She's claims to have lost 90 pounds in the past year or so. I think she's probably lost about 60 or 70. I think she's starting to gain weight back or stagnate. Truth is, she'll show all, she just like April Lauren. She'll show all this running, all this activity, all these exercises, but refuses to acknowledge food. I mean, April did show food more than Anna does. Anna will show all of her hashtag sponsored protein snacks and stuff to show them to you. And because they're protein, that's just an excuse for her to keep eating them and eat a bunch of them. She made a snack box that was 1,000 calories. So she's going to have people that emulate her. And it's really dangerous, because the pounding and the stress on your joints, your knees, your hips, your back, your ankles, it is very detrimental at this size. And like this guy told her she can't walk properly. And I do believe this guy is trying to prevent her from full on running because he knows, oh, our motto, anybody can run. Yeah, that's bullshit because look at this that walked in our door. So yeah, I just wanted to preface with that. I think it's she's setting a horrible example for a lot of viewers that look up to her, and somebody's gonna get hurt. She needs to get out of her own head and say, I'm too big. I shouldn't be running. All I can do is walk or get in a pool and swim. And I need to actually change my diet. Because I think she's only losing weight because the shots made her not eat as much. But I don't think she's actually changed her diet. I find her very dangerous and disingenuous and irresponsible to her audience.
Time, but like it feels like a long time.
Yeah.
And I think this is just coming at the perfect time for me to like just keep moving forward, because this does, especially with getting on that treadmill, feels a little bit impossible.
Anna, you moving forward would include you actually changing your food and eating freaking less, not running. I mean, she's so, her lower half, her legs are so big, her walk, her knees, her joints, they're so deformed that she can't even walk properly. And you're trying to go out and trying to like put on this facade that you can be a runner. I mean, she's like April Lauren, who was like the OG fatleat Reagan Chastain. Where's Reagan now? You don't see her around because she can't do it because she's bigger and heavier than ever and has health problems. And April disappeared, I'm assuming, to try to lose weight before she comes back, but I think she will be back.
So today we're back at Run Lab. As you guys know, for like the past couple weeks, I've been doing my PT literally everywhere.
I mean, and Anna is tall. I give her credit. She is a very tall woman. But if you look at the shape of her, and she's so, especially lower body heavy. Her legs are just getting the brunt of everything, and her knees. And like I said, I know a lot of it is lipedema, but a lot of it is not. And her lipedema could have been stopped in its tracks and could have been much better managed by not getting to be this size to begin with. And the other thing is, like, I don't watch her a lot. Let me know if you've seen it, but I don't really see her talking about like doing the leg wraps, you know, the compression wraps and things like that for her legs. Is she doing any of that?
Disney, Tracy's house, anywhere I could. And now we're going to see
God.
what effect it's had. We're also going to go shopping for shoes.
And another thing that bugs me about Anna is she is such one of these just gross over consumers. Shop, 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 buy, 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 buy. That's all she wants to do is consume, be it social media or food or drinks or shopping. It's crazy. And it just shows that, to me, it makes her seem like she has like a lack of substance and depth, and she's greedy. She's like a trust fund baby. She comes from money. And the worst part is I guess her mother and sister died of morbidly obese, like obesity related illnesses, yet she still let herself get to be this point. And yes, I say let herself get to this point because she did this to herself. This isn't genetics. It's not stigma. It's not dieting and exercising. It's freaking stuff in your gob.
That are best fit to support me as I work on those changes in how I walk, and also as I start to run. So today is kind of a big day. I'm gonna know really for the first time in my life from a doctor what shoes I need to be rocking to,
Sorry if you heard
keep
the
rocking
phone.
without injuring myself. But I will tell you cool things.
It's on the
My knees no
beside.
longer hurt and my ankle no longer hurts. So this is all magical for me. Let's go.
So I'm going to go through all three views.
Okay.
I mean, look at, like, I am not trying to shame, but look at the size of her compared to a normal sized human. If this guy, whoever truly encourages her to run, I believe is like malpractice. Like, it's malpractice.
There is 4, but for the sake of the left side being the problem child, we're going to focus on that.
It's weird. I know the left side is the problem child. I can tell now.
When we are running, you actually do a very good job keeping your leg underneath yourself. Similar to what I said you did with the walk where you kind of posted.
Yeah.
You're unlocked, but you
Yeah, she's really got to be sure to keep her legs and stuff underneath herself, or she's, with her weight distribution, she could fall and get hurt. We're going to watch a couple minutes of this.
keep it there and you don't actually absorb and coil down like if you were going to jump. You just use your ankle. So if we ever watched the Olympics for speed walking, you technically do a double stance.
So I'm technically just walking.
You are super speed walking.
He's trying to stroke her ego. She's super speed walking. She's like, I'm technically just walking. Now, I don't know a lot about running, but I know running requires a foot, like both feet off the ground at some point. Anna should not be running. Her walking like the wrong way can put too much pressure on her joints. If she's actually running that up and down, that pounding down on pavement, I mean, she's going to have no cartilage left. And it shows the level of delusion she has for her to think, hey, you know what's a good idea? I'm like almost 500 pounds. I'm going to run, and then I'm going to post it for content and encourage my other viewers, who a lot of them are probably very super obese, to run and hurt themselves. But I'm not going to talk about food unless I'm encouraging them to buy and eat all of these protein snacks, because you got to refuel and replenish after exercising from Copilot for 20 minutes. And we're, FYI, Anna, same when April Lauren did her running journey. She didn't need to stop and suck on applesauce every so often to refuel. They've got fuel on their body. The point is they need to do this like low intensity cardio and stuff like that, and not re-eat those calories because they want to tap into their fat stores. Like, guys, don't eat 1,000 calories a day and protein snacks like protein Swedish fish and crap like that because you listen to somebody like Anna. No, if you want advice on something like this, look at somebody who's fit, who's healthy, who does this like it's their thing. Watch them and see what they do and learn from them.
Look at me, I'm the fastest walker. No, I'm not. But
there is nothing wrong with that.
So that's not jogging or running.
Technically, no.
Okay, I have.
See, and now she's mad. She's like, oh, so that's not like jogging or running. Anna has a history of, well, all these girls do, but she does not like being told what she does not want to hear. If it's not something that she wants to hear, that's stroking her ego, she doesn't like it. And if this guy discourages the actual running, he will be the only one in this facility doing this woman good.
Never run or jogged.
Now, I also have a inclination that you were not very comfortable on the treadmill.
No, she's not comfortable on the treadmill. And like they said, like I do understand her gait is so messed up that she does need to learn how to walk a little differently and more appropriately before she tries to run. You know what she needs to do before she learns how to run? Lose 250 freaking pounds. How about that? That's a good start.
No, I hate the treadmill.
So I have a feeling you may be on the verge of a jog, like on the regular road.
So I thought I was going to learn that I've never run in my life, but what I actually learned today is that I've never jogged either, or may not have jogged. We're about to find out if I actually can jog. So.
But Anna, does that really surprise? I think it really does surprise her. That's the craziest part. And you know what? If she wants to be a runner, good. I hope she can do it someday. But the key word is someday. When it's safe, when it's healthy, when she is at a safer size. Because I hate to bring you out of the woods, fat acceptance people, but certain things are dangerous and unhealthy and not appropriate at a certain size. And Anna is too big to be doing this.
Let's find out together.
Like, let that be a goal. Let her be like, I want to lose weight and get in shape so that I can start running and training for a couch to 5K or something like that. Like, let that be a goal later on down the line. I mean, you have people saying you need to learn how to walk.
First, Dr. Roden had me show him my walk and also show him the
Yeah,
progress.
you can just see, like, even if you're not professional, like, I'm not a professional with gait and stuff like that, but you can just see her gait is not normal because of her weight distribution.
I'd made using the PT exercises I had been doing since our last visit.
So I am super proud of you. You are not hyperextending your
Look at her, the way she, like, sticks her tongue out and crinkles her nose and, like, you know, fist bumps the air whenever he says he's proud. She acts very infantile. She's very much like a toddler. And it's just, it bothers me.
knees and more. Right?
Listen to that. Did you see that too? That was absolutely, boy, like a toddler. Like, oh my gosh, he said I did good. What's next? Like, oh, guys, I poopied in the potty. Like, I mean, it's literally something like a 3-year-old would do and how a 3-year-old would act. She's got to be mentally stunted.
Now, what Casey's going to polish with you is, at least this is for the walk, okay? You've reduced your stride. Kick butt. Love it. But you're kind of back like this, like, what's up, guys? I'm cool. And you're here versus kind of that offensive, like, hey, I'm...
Look at the difference between your body shape, buddy, and hers. She's got a ton of weight hanging off of the front of her. Yeah, that's why she leans backwards to kind of counteract that. That's why Foodie Beauty's freaking almost all of her weight is exclusively in the front, in her belly, in her gun, in her fupa. So that's why she leans back so much. That's why when you're 7 months, 8 months pregnant, you do that backwards, like, pregnancy lean walk. Amber doesn't lean back quite so much. She's got a ton of weight in the front, but she's also got very big, wide legs, and she carries most of her weight more like down lower. So she doesn't lean back as badly as like Anna or Foodie. But this is why Anna leans backwards. If you make her lean forward, it's going to be awkward. And in order for her to get that properly aligned stance, she's going to have to lose weight and get some of that weight off of the front to do that, at least comfortably.
coming at you like, okay, I own this place. I want a little bit more lean.
Oh God, that feels so weird.
Because
Yeah, it feels so weird because everything that's already hanging is hanging even more forward. So she's just adapted that backwards lean over time to counteract that weight. This guy is probably definitely never been obese or morbidly obese. I don't think they've ever worked with anybody Anna's size. So it's really, they're kind of out of their element, right? Like, she should be working with somebody who is used to working with sick, morbidly obese people. I've seen pictures of other people that they work with, and that's like when she bragged about, oh, they help bigger people run. The bigger people they help run are positively svelte compared to Anna. They are a fraction of her size. Like, you get into Anna's size, that's a whole different league.
Next, Dr. Roden had me run outside.
Like, look at this. She shouldn't be running. I'm like wincing every time her foot pounds down onto the ground. How does this jackass not see how dangerous this is? She's going to need knee replacements. She might already need them.
This was so he could see if I could actually jog.
I mean, and look at the discomfort. I mean, look at how awkward and uncomfortable she looks. You're literally telling her you need to help her with her walk. Why are you even having her attempt to demonstrate a run?
Or if I was just walking really fast.
you have
Anna, just suck it up. Admit it. I'm too big. I ate too much. I can't run yet. I need to walk.
you have a moment. You
I'm a
technically-
slight jog.
You officially jog.
Okay,
We want it to be a little bit more joggy, right?
but I do it.
But you do it. You have a moment where you have 1 foot off and 1 foot up.
Okay.
Okay? That is where we want to keep you. We don't want the crazy float time. That's not necessary and very risky at this point.
All right, I'm gonna pass you off to Casey.
Let's go, Casey.
Take butt, take names.
Boom.
Find your butt.
I will. It's right here.
She's just so corny. Like, I don't, if you find her funny, that's great. I don't find her amusing. I think she is like a grown woman trying to act like a baby, like a toddler. And it's kind of cringy. But I mean, if it's your type of humor and you like it, you know, more power to you.
PT with Casey, we were working on two really
Again, look at her compared to this fit, healthy woman. What size women should be, you know, the size I'm hoping to be. They can't give her. I'm gonna mute this while I talk. They can't give her
The first
this,
was learning how to feel and
the
fire
same
my glute muscles.
exercise
And then
as
here,
somebody
I'm
that
gonna squat
size.
down on that same.
Like, she shouldn't be squatting, and Jesus, she shouldn't be squatting and doing squats like this deep into her knees, these lunges. Look, her fat is literally in the way. She can barely do it. That has to be so hard on your knees. Have this woman walk and get in a pool. And you know what will be nice for this woman as far as exercises? Pushbacks, as in push back away from the table and stop eating so much. Okay, she's gonna talk again, so I'm gonna listen.
Specifically geared for shoes for
Better support my balance and that muscle distribution that we were working on by learning how to fire my glutes.
Anna, you have no muscle
we're
tone.
at-
You have no muscle. You need Jesus. Okay.
Ready to Run, which is a store specifically geared for shoes for runners and I think other things as well. And we are meeting.
Oh, hi.
She's like, I
This is the woman. This is the woman that did tell her anybody can run. We can help anybody run. There's no reason you can't. And this woman is the teeniest, tiniest little thing. And it's absolutely horrible of her to have encouraged Anna to do this. I'm sorry, there's a point where you should have said you need to lose some weight to safely do it. We want to help you. We would love to help you safely learn how to run, but you cannot run safely no matter what we say or do with the weight you're carrying. Lose 150 pounds and then maybe we can start talking.
was not prepared.
No. But yes, we're gonna go get you some shoes.
Let's go get shoes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't want to watch I don't want to watch the shopping, guys.
Yeah, I will do it.
At the end of that thing, some shoe anatomy
But
stuff.
I mean, look at the difference. Like, you could literally take this woman's body and squish it and fit it inside of Anna, and she would completely disappear. It'd be a magic trick.
So what we do with your range of motion, which is something that can change, but it takes a while.
Yeah, her range of motion is severely hindered by her size. So all these things, these technical things they're talking about are not the way they're supposed to be done, is not fully going to come to fruition without Anna doing what she needs to do on her part and lose weight. I honestly don't think we're going to see her get any smaller than she is. She didn't use the Wegovy to really make changes to her food and eat less. If she did, she'd be down more weight and she would still be losing, and she'd be a little more open and honest about what she was eating. So yeah, I think we've seen Anna peak as far as weight loss, and she did lose some weight. I give her credit, but only because of the shots, not because of these workouts, not because of any. If she hadn't been on Wegovy, she wouldn't have lost weight, and if she goes off of it, she'll gain it all back.
So we look at how does all of that combine with what you're then.
I don't want to watch the shopping
Can be used to
because
build
Anna
foot.
always gets super happy, gets a dopamine hit from just like these other women. Just like she's like the name brand version of like what Amber Lynn wants to be.
Strength, which is something that players put to build
Shopping,
strength.
eating, and
And it
attention.
could be the right solution because it works.
She is as wide as that bench, almost. That, good God! I mean, just that body shape is amazing and interesting. what the human body is capable of. And I do feel bad because I know lipedema can be really painful and it's very hard to deal with. It's just bizarre because it makes the fat actually become fibrotic and tough and you can't lose it. But it can be managed. And it's like if she really wanted to make changes and be this fitness queen, she's got the money and the means to do everything she needs to do to ameliorate that situation.
Versus responding to how people think bodies generally work. And
It's very simple, Anna. Bodies work in a general way. Yes, there's differences in all of us, but there is no denying that a body your size, aka you, should not be running, not be jumping, not be squatting to the floor and back, shouldn't be doing aerial aerobics or anything like that. You have to accept what you've done to yourself and that you're gonna have to start from literally from square one, from the first step, the walking. And what it is, I think a lot of it is she's embarrassed to be like, oh, I can only walk. Or maybe go swim around in a pool. I'm so big, I can't do anything more. Like walking is major exercise for me. I think she's embarrassed and she's one of the ones that pushes that she can do so much more than she can.
very different approach. And I wish that honestly more health programs and more insurance programs supported this type of work, because if you move with
They should encourage and support, and many of them do, gym memberships and stuff. And I would say proper nutrition counseling, but the nutrition they teach us from the government up is absolutely dog shit. So maybe not that.
without pain, that's movement for life. I learned a lot of
Anna, losing weight, not being 5 bills, that helps with pain. That helps with movement. I mean, Jesus, she grates me.
about shoes today. I'm annoyed because of my special combination of needs, there were not as many wild colors. But that's a
Do you see the superficial nature? Oh, I was annoyed because of my super special needs. There wasn't a big array of wild colors. And it doesn't matter if they are like shit brown or wallpaper paste white. Their function should be the important thing to you. Like, not the style, not the look. Guess what? I'm sorry. But not much is going to look cute once you get to the size and shape you are, because you look inherently unhealthy. How about, a good solid meal plan, good healthy whole foods, cutting back on the junk, cut back on the trips to Disney where you gorge on all that garbage food all day. Put that money towards actual personal training or a meal program or cooking classes that'll teach you how to cook healthy stuff. Like, her priorities are so out of whack. She's just freaking, she's frustrating.
okay, because I'm going to get on the list for the wild colors. And then whenever they come in, I'm going to get some wild
Yeah,
shoes.
because that's what's going to make the difference. And that's what's important, guys, is wild colors and tacky, hideous sunglasses and all these things, right? It doesn't matter that our body is not the shape of human anymore and that we're super unhealthy and that we're setting a bad example for potentially a couple million viewers. No. What matters is color of shoes.
But I feel more supported, and that's the thing that's more important than how cute the shoes are. Okay, so I've got all my shoes now, and I definitely feel
she looks bad. Like, she looks rough. Her skin looks awful. She looks every bit of like 47, 49 years old. She looks tired, exhausted. I mean, she just doesn't look good. I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean. I mean that in a concerned way. She doesn't look good. And I wonder what all health conditions she's being treated for. And I know she would never admit to a lot of stuff anyways, because she will never fully jump off the fat acceptance Bopo Hayes bandwagon, because I guarantee that's a majority of her viewers, and she knows if she fully turns her back on that, then she'll lose a ton of subs and a ton of money.
Feel more prepared to run, to walk, and even to lift. Like I was definitely lifting probably with the wrong shoes. Also,
Maybe some like light resistance training and stuff that's appropriate for somebody of her very minor athletic level. Like that wouldn't be bad. That and walking and going to the pool and stuff like that. Not this whole running adventure.
also found out the shoes I did have were just not good anymore. I think if anything, this whole experience has taught me one thing, and that one thing that I've
That you need to lose weight. That you need to lose actual meaningful weight.
learned is really that
That you need to eat less.
doing anything hard in your life takes preparation, but it also takes people who believe in you. And
Yeah, sure, whatever, Anna. But at the end of the day, all that matters is you and your motivation and determination and just your self-discipline to just suck it up through the discomfort, through the boring times, through it all, and just do it day in and day out. It takes watching your food, cutting back on what you eat, eating the right things, doing size appropriate exercise. Yes, it's nice to have people that support you, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you. Nobody can do it for you. You can have a ton of support from all the people in the world. They can't do the work for you, Anna.
And so the more I go on this journey, the more I realize I'm not doing it alone. Today, when I talked about wanting to run a 5K, the first thing that the team at Run Lab said was like, we're going to run it with you. And I think
And of course they said that because they don't say that to all their clients or their customers. Of course they don't. They can't. They wouldn't have time. They're doing it because you're a big YouTube star who is a spectacle because they're teaching this super morbidly obese loon bag that she can run like normal people, and you're going to record it all, and you're like, this is one big giant haze friendly advertisement for them. So of course they're going to do that.
that
If I walked in there and did this, you think they'd say, oh, we're going to run it with you? They'd be like, okay, here's your shoes. That'll be $250. Bye. You know, that's it.
that's how you do big things, guys. You do it with people who believe in you. And I think as a first step to
And with a calorie deficit. And with eating.
making any changes of your life, that best first step is to find people who believe in you.
No, the first step is to find the resolve in yourself to do it. Anyways, she's done. I'm done. I will talk to you later. My dog is crabby. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys later. Frodo's being a crab.